All right, now let's bring in Mr. Alberto Forchielli, Managing Partner at Mandarin Capital Partners, to get his take on the 10th Asia-Europe Summit. Alberto joins us from Hong Kong. So, Alberto, the theme of this year's summit is responsible partnership for growth and security. And right now, both continents, of course, experiencing a slowdown in their respective economies. How can Europe and Asia better complement each other to get out of this slump together?
Well, Asia is not in a slump. Europe is in a slump of its own making. One way, however, for Asia to help out Europe would be to fund a very massive infrastructural investment program in Europe. That would be great. Second, maybe for Asia, especially China, jack up consumption to relieve a little bit European exports. These are two things I can envision, even though, and I repeat, Europe has too much debt, too rigid labor laws, so it's its own problem. Europe has to solve its own problem. China and Asia can help, but Europe has to work hard on itself first.
Okay, so during Premier Lee's visit to Europe this time around, we heard about how both sides want to speed up talks of a China-Europe bilateral investment treaty. What are your thoughts on Chinese investment going into Europe right now? Is it impactful enough to support European growth and jobs? And if not yet, should this be sort of a major policy goal for European lawmakers to find more Chinese investment to spur jobs in Europe?
Chinese investment has no limitation to go into Europe. It can freely go into Europe. The nature of the BIT between EU and China and USA and China is completely different. The Europe-China BIT is about more favoring European investment into China, and the BIT between US and China is about favoring China investment into the US. The Chinese investment in Europe is marginal. It's less than probably 1% of total investment. It hasn't started yet. There are big talks, but the numbers are not there. You may have some big privatization, especially in the relationship. Italy is going very well, but what you need to make it happen, to really have a big flow, is more social integration between the two continents. People have got to know each other better. Otherwise, Chinese cannot target European medium-sized companies that make the backbone of European economy. Without that personal knowledge, that guanxi, something, that investment ain't going to happen. And that's the investment that makes a difference. But the BIT being negotiated now is not going to address that problem.
Okay, all right. Many thanks for your insights tonight, Mr. Alberto Forchielli, Managing Partner at Mandarin Capital Partners. Thank you for that.